Hi, I'm Doug Croden. I'm a paratransit driver and I've been with the company 4.5 years. I love getting people around that need an extra hand. Well, a walker, they walk straight onto the lift and then they have to lock their brakes, grab the yellow handle, and away we go. Scooters and chairs go on backwards so that the majority of the weight is against the backside of the lift. When the lift stops working and you got somebody on it, your first thought's not a good one. So you basically lower the lift down. If you can't do it with the control, you go in the bus and you manually lower it. Ask the passenger to get off the lift. And then try resetting the lift, putting it up and folding it. And sometimes the lift gets a little cockeyed. So by doing that, you can then again try to see if the lift will operate. If not, then you're gonna have to get a different bus. Best thing to do is get out of the bus, have a look to see where the lift is gonna go. Determine if there's enough room when it's down, if they can get off the lift. And you typically need 3 or 4 feet of turning space for a scooter or a power chair, manual chair. And if that space isn't suitable, then you're gonna have to move ahead or to a different location where the lift can properly sit down. The dreaded parking brake. I always forget to put on the parking brake. It's just a matter of habit. You get tired of jumping back in the bus and putting the brake on, so you learn that that's something you've got to do. Well, first put on your parking brake, you get out. You want to make sure you're standing off to the side. Don't be standing in the middle. If there's a hydraulic failure with the lift will start to unfold and come out, and you're in the wrong spot. So play it safe, stand at the side, and stay out of the way of the lift. If it's someone who's gonna walk on, they walk on forward. If it's a power chair or manual chair or a scooter, they have to back on. Sometimes you have to help them with guiding them and so on, and make sure they're on properly, that the wheelchair or device is not hitting the back plate or the front plate on the lift, or else it won't work. Once they're up, if someone's walking, they can walk on the bus. If it's somebody in a chair, like a manual wheelchair, I'll ask them to hold tight. I'll go in the bus, bring them in off the lift, and that way there aren't any problems with them rolling in and tipping over. If it's someone in a power chair, well, they're more than capable of backing in and getting into their spot. And then securing that device, or the chair or the walker or scooter down before loading the next one. Sometimes riders like to roll themselves on and off the lift. You don't want somebody rolling themselves into the bus and rolling in fast and hit the wall or tipping over. And the same exiting the bus. You don't want them pushing themselves onto the lift. You want to make sure you're the one pushing the chair on the lift. That way everything's secure and safe. The one thing you don't want to do is ride down the lift with a passenger. It's dangerous, and if there was an issue with the lift, you're in the wrong position to be able to address it. If you've got 3 people, let's say, in power chairs on the bus, don't go through and unsecure them all at the same time, which is the easy way to do it. Go back, unsecure the first chair you're going to unload, unload them, go back in the bus and unsecure the next one. The problem is, if someone has visibility problems and the lift is down on the ground, they could end up rolling off the bus, and you don't want that to happen. When you're operating the lift, that's what you're doing. You're not going to be worried about the radio or the tablet or someone else coming up to you and saying, "Am I on this bus?" Your job is to get the person up safely. Take your time. Do it right. Lots of potential for things to happen, and you want it to happen right. So take your time. The one thing I'd like to emphasize is the routine. Develop the routine. Keep your eyes and your mind on your task. Don't let yourself get distracted, and that way you'll have a great day.